Pele, thank you for the wonderful introduction. Okay, so a little about myself, just 2 words. I'm Spruha Shah, get my name right, and here's my cheat sheet. Last, I guess, I don't know, 1-2 महीने से मैं co-founders का बहुत दिमाग खा रही हूँ because I'm having a writer's block. And so these guys finally pushed me through and they're like, you are freaking coming here. So I'm like, ठीक है. So I wrote this poem on Goosebumps and someone gave me a random prompt. And मैंने बोला Goosebumps की जगह you write about the book. I don't know if you know about this, the comic book store, comic जो थी, sort of a horror thing, Goosebumps children's literature. You guys know?
Yeah.
Okay, so the book is about that and adulthood. Okay, great. I hope you like it. Back in the 90s, R.L. Stein painted children's literature with horror and graphics. Goosebumps, he called it. No sooner children were lining outside the bookstores renting frights for 100 cents. A bunch of people getting jump scares over 62 volumes of their lives? Sounds like adulthood, honey. Mother said. You'll see. As a child, I would sit in a corner reading the series for hours with a packet of cream bourbons. Over time, I'm still sitting in the same side writing a poetry about Goosebumps, this time with a quarter of bourbon money. So the house remained the same, the walls intact, my choice of bourbon changed. One such day, it finally hit me, and the hair on my arms was by an inch or two. So you see, people told me that adulthood was wondrous, it was a transition from eating bourbon to drinking one, but people forgot to mention, and beyond. So, back from then to now, it gives me goosebumps not having a whole family to fend, for getting rent control for a brief second, getting the first 9 a.m. train to arrive, getting fairly compensated for what I strive, for having an insurance when and if I die, for a moment when I'm fine is not a lie. It gives me goosebumps, staying all clean in this world of vice, finding breath to fight over the last pizza slice, getting out of peer pressure and jumping off the bandwagon, choosing a convertible over a Volkswagen. Not popping pills for a better night, forgetting bureaucracy wants to do what's right. It gives me goosebumps, getting favors without character evaluations and relationships without major complications. Not always being in the know, waiting long enough to witness memories grow. Pausing to ponder why mediocrity is a dream and why my pillows were the last to hear me scream. It gives me goosebumps, getting a leisure Sunday and occasionally spelling leisure right. So this weekend, I went over to that old bookstore, long standing on its wobbly legs. Right on display was a pile of Goosebumps. My hand sneaked to the dusty corner. I picked up an old tinkle and went back home. Hearing Elvis, my friend once said, there's nothing like the classics.
Beautiful.
I agree.